Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to travel to Poland this week. Now, this is a significant visit. The last time an Indian Prime Minister traveled to Poland was in 1979. With me is Tomasz Łukaszuk, who was the former ambassador of Poland to India and someone who has been in the Polish foreign ministry for 25 years. My first question to you is about this visit. How significant is this visit of the Indian Prime Minister?
Certainly for us is the new opening, the dialogue between two countries with new ambitions, with new roles in international orders, not only in their own regions, but also globally. For us, it will be the new opening from the angle of foreign policy, but also from economy, which also plays very important role in our relations.
Essentially, how do you characterize India-Polish relationship?
Well, I think we have to remember about the potential of two countries, and the visit will change the image of Poland in India, we believe, and also it will influence the role of India here in Central Europe. And for Polish people, it will be also the sign of the opening of India for a new Poland. Poland as one of the leading countries of the European Union and also the member of our important institutions globally.
Essentially, sir, if we can talk about areas specifically where both countries are expected to work, we know that recently India appointed a defense attaché here in Poland as well, which has seen a significant development. So, in terms of defense as well, if you can talk about more as to how Poland can help India and perhaps vice versa as well.
Yes, certainly. I mean, first of all, we have very good traditions with defense sector, defense industry, and we can develop it and adjust it to the modern times of the third decade of the 21st century. Secondly, renewable sources of energy, also the energy security itself, these are important both for both India and Poland. And for us also as the biggest producer of fruits, and not only fruits and food in Europe, the food processing industry will be among our priorities in terms of cooperation with India and sharing our experience, sharing technology, and probably also creating new joint ventures between Polish and Indian companies.
So moving on to international affairs, there are a lot of convergences on several issues, especially when it comes to the UNSC reforms. What is Polish stance on India's UNSC bid?
We support India's ambitions to become a permanent member of Security Council. From our point of view, it's high time to change the United Nations organization, also the Security Council, after 80 years from the end of the World War II. And India hopefully also will support our ideas about having a special place for the European Union as a permanent member of the Security Council.
So my last question to you is, it is associated with the Russia-Ukraine war. Ukraine is your neighboring country. You hosted number of refugees as well, and the Indian Prime Minister is expected to travel to Ukraine. There is no formal announcement as well. If you can talk about essentially first, when it comes to how Poland is supporting Ukraine. The second, of course, your assessments about an expected travel of Indian Prime Minister to Kyiv.
Well, our support for Ukraine is in all areas. I mean, in the human security, military security, economic security, and it's really in a big numbers, and it's uncomparable to any support we extended during our modern history to any nation. Speaking about the role of India in the conflict, I think that the Indian diplomacy and the experience of Prime Minister Modi in global relations membership of India and chairmanship in G20 and many other international global institutions, it might be very helpful in negotiating the peaceful solution to the Ukrainian conflict. And Prime Minister Modi very good contacts with the leaders of the United States, of China, and Russia will be also essential in this context.
Well, on that note, thank you so much, sir, for speaking to WION.
Thank you.
Well, video journalist Neeraj Patel, Sidhant Sibal for WION in Warsaw, Poland.